Hello everyone. So this is the continuation of the last lecture. So we are discussing about procedure in the preparation of cash flow statement. So the procedure used in for preparation of cash flow statement is as follows. First of all, calculation of net increase or decrease in the cash and cash equivalents of account. So basically हम सबसे पहले net increase और decrease को देखेंगे कि cash में कितना हुआ, okay, और cash equivalents में कितना हुआ. So the difference between cash and cash equivalent for the period may be computed by कंपेयरिंग दिस अकाउंट्स गिवन इन अ कंपेरेटिव बैलेंस शीट. ठीक है. सो दोनों के बीच में डिफरेंसेस कैसे पता लगाएंगे? बाय कंपेयरिंग दिस अकाउंट्स गिवन इन द कंपेरेटिव बैलेंस शीट. द रिजल्ट्स विल बी कैश रिसिप्ट्स एंड पेमेंट्स ड्यूरिंग द पीरियड रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज इन द कैश इक्विवेलेंट आइटम. सो रिजल्ट क्या होगा मेरा? That will be cash receipt and payments during the period responsible for increase or decrease in the cash and cash equivalent items. So next is calculation of the net cash provided by the used or operating activities. It is by the analysis of profit and loss account, comparative balance sheet and selected additional information. ठीक है. So whatever the analysis of profit and loss account is done, that is used by comparative balance sheet and selected additional information. And calculation of net cash provided or used by investing or financing the activities. So all other changes in the balance sheet items must be analyzed, taking into account the additional information and the effect on the cash that may be grouped under the investing and financing activity. Okay. तो जितने भी बैलेंस शीट में चेंजेस हुए हैं ड्यू टू एडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन और जिसका कैश पे कुछ इफेक्ट पड़ रहा है, ठीक है, उनको हम इन्वेस्टिंग और फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटीज़ में ग्रुप करते हैं. देन फाइनल प्रिपरेशन ऑफ कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट. इट मे बी प्रिपेयर्ड बाय क्लासिफाइंग ऑल द कैश इनफ्लोज एंड आउटफ्लोज इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग, इन्वेस्टिंग एंड फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटीज़. ओके. सो द नेट कैश फ्लो प्रोवाइडेड और यूज्ड इन ईच ऑफ दिस केस, these three activities may be highlighted. Ensure that the aggregate of net cash flow from operating, investing and financing activity is equal to net increase or decrease in the cash and cash equivalent. Okay. You have to ensure that whatever the aggregate of net cash flows is there from operating and investing and financing activities, that is equal to the net increase or decrease in the cash and cash equivalent. So report any significant investing financing transaction that did not involve cash or cash equivalents in a separate schedule to the cash flow statement. So किसी में भी cash involved नहीं हुआ, उसको हमें एक separate schedule में डालना है in the cash flow statement. So the format of the cash flow statement is AS3 revised has not provided any specific format for the preparation of cash flow statement, but a general idea can be had from the illustration given in the appendix to the accounting standards. This seems to be flexibility in the presentation of cash flow statements. However, a widely accepted format under that method and that method is given below. So कोई specific format उसमें दिया नहीं है, लेकिन however एक general idea तो हमें दिया ही हुआ है appendix में accounting standards के अंदर. ठीक है. So there seems to be a flexibility in the presentation of cash flow statement. However, a widely accepted format under the direct method and indirect method is given below. So let's see. So this is a cash flow statement for the year, okay, as per the account statement 3. Okay. So we have a cash flow from operation activities. Okay. So net profit before tax or closing balance of profit and now account less opening balance of profit and account, that will be written over here. Okay. Then what we have to add is transfer to reserve, provision for taxation made during the current year, proposed dividend made during the current year, interim dividend paid during the current year, and any extraordinary expenses debited to the profit and loss account. This will be added, and less will be refund of tax, any extraordinary income credited to profit and loss account. Okay. Again, for non-operating expenses items, Okay, the following have to be added in the cash flow statement, that is depreciation on fixed asset, loss on sale of fixed asset, preliminary expenses, discount on issue of share and debenture, goodwill, patent, trademark, and amortized interest on long-term borrowing. Okay, these all should be added in the cash flow statement, and less will be dividend and interest received, profit on sale of fixed asset, and rental income. Okay, so operating profit before changing working capital, add will be decrease in the current assets, and less will be increase in the current assets. Okay, so if there is decrease in the current asset, then we will add, or if there is increase in the current asset, then we will subtract. So if there is decrease in the current liabilities, then we will subtract, and if there is increase in the current liabilities, then we will add. Okay, so operating profit after charging working capital. Okay, you have to subtract income tax paid. Okay, operating profit before charging extraordinary items, add extraordinary items. Okay, net operating activities, net cash flow from operating activities, profit from cash flow operation, cash flow from operating activities. Okay, we have to add proceeds from the sale of fixed assets including intangible assets, that is goodwill, etc. Then add dividend and interest received. Okay, and subtract the purchase of fixed asset including the intangible asset. Then add or subtract any extraordinary items. Okay, and cash flow from financing activities, you have to add proceeds from issue of share and debenture, add proceeds from other long term borrowing. Okay. Then what we have to subtract is final dividend paid, interim dividend paid, interest on debenture and long term loan paid, redemption from share and debenture, repayment of long term loan. Okay, cash from financing activities, A plus B plus C. Then opening cash and cash equivalents, cash in hand, cash, short term deposit, marketable securities, and bank overdraft. These all have to add. Closing cash and cash equivalents, add cash in hand, cash, short term deposit, marketable securities, bank overdraft. Okay, so let's see the analysis between fund flow statement versus cash flow statement. So both fund flow statement and cash flow statements are used in analysis of past transaction. ठीक है, दोनों ही फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट हो या कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट हो, वो पास्ट ट्रांजैक्शन को देखते हैं ऑफ अ बिजनेस फर्म. द डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन दीज टू स्टेटमेंट आर गिवन बिलो. ठीक है, फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट इज बेस्ड ऑन accrual accounting system. Okay, in case of preparation of cash flow statement, all the transaction affecting the cash or cash equivalent is only taken into consideration. तो फंड फ्लो की जहाँ तक हम बात करते हैं वहाँ पे हम एक्यूरेट अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम हम उसको कह सकते हैं, लेकिन कैश फ्लो में सिर्फ हम लोग कैश और कैश इक्विवेलेंट को ही अकाउंट में कंसीडर करते हैं. सो फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट इज बेस्ड ऑन एक्रूअल अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम. इन केस ऑफ प्रिपरेशन of the cash flow statement, all the transaction affecting the cash or cash equivalent only is taken into consideration. Okay, then fund flow statement analyzes the source and applications of funds of long term nature, and net increase or decrease in the long term funds will be reflected on the working capital of the firm. The cash flow statement will only consider the increase or decrease in the current assets and current liabilities in calculating the cash flow of funds from the operation. ठीक है, जब भी हम फंड फ्लो की बात करते हैं तो वो लॉन्ग टर्म में जितने भी चेंजेस होते हैं, इंक्रीज या डिक्रीजिंग होते हैं फंड्स में, ठीक है, उन सबको कंसिडर करता है. लेकिन जब भी हम कैश फ्लो की बात करते हैं, दैट दे विल कंसिडर ओनली इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज इन द करंट लायबिलिटीज एंड करंट एसेट्स इन कैलकुलेटिंग द कैश फ्लो ऑफ फंड्स फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन. Then fund flow analysis is more useful for long range financial planning. Cash flow analysis is more useful for identifying the and characterizing the current liquidity of the problems of the firm. ठीक है, तो जब भी हम लॉन्ग रन की बात करें तभी हमारे पास में फंड फ्लो ज़्यादा यूजफुल रहेगा, लेकिन अगर हमें करंट सिचुएशंस को देखना है और उनकी लिक्विडिटी प्रॉब्लम्स को समझना है तो हम कैश फ्लो का यूज़ करेंगे. सो द फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट टैलीज द फंड जनरेटेड फ्रॉम वेरियस सोर्सेज with various uses to which they are put Cash flow statement start with opening the balance of cash and reach to the closing balance of cash by proceeding through sources and uses. Okay. Thank you.